Yo, what up? Jumping here. And today this is going to be another Halo 4 commentary. I almost said reach like an idiot, but hey. Alright, today is going to be on the map Adrift, and it's going to be Capture the Flag. I have yet to post a gameplay of Adrift, and I can honestly say I like this map, but I hate this map. It goes back and forth. It really just depends on who you're playing and all that kind of nonsense. For Capture the Flag on this map, it's definitely, and for Slayer, it's definitely can be a pain, and even Oddball too. Actually, I guess everything can be a pain because this map is so easily campable. Now, one thing I wanted to say is that I didn't personally find this gameplay to be too impressive, but I did end up going 27-4. But they're gonna have a guest on the other team that is just like half brain dead. There he is, right there. Like, yeah, he's like just brain dead. But overall, it's just at least I get to show off the map, all that good stuff. Anyway, but for Capture the Flag, my biggest beef with this map, and from almost every playlist, is that it's just like this base right here, or these bases are just so easily camped, especially with the bolt shot, just like hiding and shit. It could be just a nightmare. But in this gameplay, we kind of demonstrate how to get around that. I got saved right there. Thank you. But the way you really actually want to like run this map is that you really want to run this top like attic area. That's what you kind of call it, the attic. And once you take this area, as long as you're standing, like as you can see, I'm just like holding them off, trying to save that flag. But once you get in this area and shit, like what you can do is you can actually like stay on the top. By staying on the top, that's the only way to really block their spawn in the middle. If you stand like where I'm standing now, they can still spawn at their base. That's not normally good. So the best thing to do is kind of stand in like the middle area of the top. You'll force them to spawn in like that hallway or the other side, and they'll have to run in the base to try to like take it back. As long as you can be running a flag and having multiple people like holding down this area, you'll keep having them spawn on the outside. Now the danger, of course, is they can run and go get your flag. You don't want that to happen. But as long as you're doing it right, you can actually score 5 flags quick, real quick. So keep that in mind. Like I said, if you want to run that map, try to run that top area. Right here they have our flag. I'm gonna kill them though. And that's exactly what they kind of did, what I was talking about. Because we, like 2 or 3 of us was in their base, keeping them from, you know, being in their base. Right here, this is pretty funny. Never chase a guy up the lift. Everybody runs bolt shot for the most part. If you chase a guy up the lift, that's exactly what normally happens. It's happened to me before, so I'm sure it happens all the time. And I just did it right there. But anyway, like I was saying, the danger is if you are holding their base, they're going to all rush your base, and they're going to get your flag out. So this is one of those maps, unfortunately, like I have to say it, and I hate to say this because I always think that everybody should be playing aggressive on your team. This is one of those maps where you definitely want somebody to kind of stay a little bit back. So if they start to rush your base, you have people there to like defend it. That's just the thing. It's like offense defense kind of bullshit on this map. So it just, that's how it goes, and it's unfortunate, but you know, that's just the way you have to kind of play it. But like I said, you definitely always want someone on the top area, or at least people in their base. As long as you have people in their base, like you don't actually have to worry too much about them spawning in the base. They'll spawn kind of outside of it and have to run in it, and by them running in it, they're going to be getting shot the whole time. Now right here, I'm getting shot. I'm going to run like hell, because if you stand right there, they're going to nade the crap out of you, and you can bounce so many nades off that wall. It's just a real dangerous ass spot, to be quite honest. Right here, I'm going to drop down, try to get me some nades, and just kind of figure out which way I want to go. I decided to go up the stairs, see what I could do, but then I decided not to go that way and start fighting them again at the attic. The attic is the power position on the map, and that's just the truth. Like, if you really want to dominate flag and like Regicide or Oddball, whatever, you will definitely want to hold on the attics. Right here, I'm going to finally die. Wasn't really paying attention to my radar, and it cost me, but I did pick up the assist, so it's whatever. Alright, so I'm on spawn here. I hate the spawns for flag because that happens a lot. If you ever man cannon, that can normally be death, so you have to watch out for that. I do not recommend cannoning, but you could actually stand right here. I'm gonna bounce the nade off the wall and get that guy. But you could actually stand at the man cannon, and as long as you have like a DMR, you can actually put some good shots on people if they're camping their base, because that does happen a lot. That is one of the positions that you do actually want to maybe hold down. Right here, our flag is like right here. You know, there's always that danger of them come. Well, it's right by their base, so they're gonna pretty much get this. Like, it's really hard to stop. really hard to stop them from rushing the flag. It needs a 15-second return rate on like smaller maps, and the 30-second for maybe larger maps. Because right now for like this kind of map, 30 seconds, that's too long, man. People will just run in there and grab it and die and just push it just a little bit forward each time. So because of that, this is our opportunity to really just countercap. I knew personally that they were going to be so distracted on that flag, I would be able to grab their flag and start running it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretty much, and the way you want to run this flag, honestly, to avoid the most drama, is to try to bring it on the top. By bringing it on the top, it's really easy to get. Now right here, I'm actually going to fail. I tried to jump, it didn't work, I don't know why. And I'm going to kill this guy chasing me, but and I'm going to just run it all the way in the base. But if you were to bring it in the attic, in the top, what that can actually do is that if you do die there, I mean, you get the most protection like there, but if you do die there, it's real easy to kill the guys. It's super easy because grenades are just amazing. Like, you'll just nade the crap out of people. I mean, the crap out of people that are up there. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and run now back over to their attic. Like I said, that's just the way you kind of want to do it. But unfortunately, because it's so easy to defend, they'll throw a billion nades. But as long as you can kill the guys right here and push in, you want to push in, because once you're in, then they're going to be spawning on the outside. But if you're not inside, then they're going to be spawning in the base, and that makes it like impossible to actually take over their base. I mean, that's pretty much the way you do it. And then once you get a flag and stuff, they'll pretty much be forced to kind of run in and stop being like cowards. But as they run in, you'll just mow them down. So it's super easy. Alright, right here, this guy's coming in. There you go, he gets mowed down. Now I'm getting kind of like super rushed right here. And luckily, like, this is that gas, like, he's just brain dead. I mean, I feel sorry for people who are forced to play with gas, because it really can cost you, especially if it's like your buddy or cousin or someone who's ever played Halo. I mean, it's a bitch, because I hate being on split screen. It makes me not be able to play right, and to have someone on your team that is just terrible, like, that's always not good either. Alright, so right here, I'm like out of ammo now, so I'm pretty much screwed. I kind of know it, unless I can kill somebody and take their weapon. And right here, I'm gonna fall for this hologram. Now, I don't normally fall for holograms, but I actually fell for holograms twice this game. The main reason for that, though, not trying to make excuses, but the main reason for that is because that guess was so brain dead. I mean, he was that type that would just run at you in a straight line, just brain dead. So, I mean, who knows? Now, right here, I'm gonna cannon, like, oh god, and like I said, that's never a good idea. This guy's kind of brain dead right here too. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. And I'm gonna kind of chase him down, just why not? Like, to at least make him one shot, or try to kill him if possible. But yeah, of course I pick up the assist. It's whatever though. Alright, but once again, now I got their base, so I'm just gonna try to hold it down. Like, that's my main role. I'm trying to do this game. But they're still rushing. Here comes the nades. Like I said, the nades are just terrible. Look at that. Like, we're all getting just grenaded to death. So you got to kind of back up. It's just that simple. You have to back up. And right here, this is a very big mistake. I normally would not do this, but I did it anyway. I super rushed, and somehow I didn't kill him, although he was one shot, and he like shot me in the body and killed me. That's a bad idea. I didn't really know if he had grenades or not. But yeah, normally you do not want to do that, to try to chase someone that hard. At least maybe you could chase them, but just like give it a second. That's the smarter play. Like, let them throw the grenade so you don't get hit by the grenades, which I didn't do right there. But alright, so right here, once again, do the same thing I've been doing. I'm going to try to patrol the attics. Now my A button is screwed. I play bumper jumper, so I sprint with A, and I literally am buying a new controller because my A button is so messed up. And you can kind of see it in the game, but what will happen a lot is I will start to run, stop to run, start to run, stop to run, because when I press A, I don't start running. So I press A again, and nothing happens. Like, nothing happens. So I get like screwed over by that. I hate it. Like, it's so annoying. But like I said, I'm gonna get a new controller, try to fix that. Because and if you guys know anything about me, if you watch my Mass Effect videos, you probably know the reason why. The reason why my A button's broken is because I play a lot of Mass Effect. Mass Effect, you do every fucking thing ever in the world in that. Now right here, I'm gonna get super rushed. Thank Jesus it was from the brain dead guess, and he was easily killed, but I did end up dying right there. Anyway guys, this video is kind of wrapping up. Like I was saying, I really hope you have enjoyed it. This is pretty much the final fight, and I don't kill him. But please like this video. Really appreciate that. And like always, have a nice day. Peace out.